Hello. In this video I wanted to highlight the different ways that I use programming to make audio implemented through Wwise act in the way that I wanted to do it in the game. So for this example I'll be using one of the classes, or two of the classes from my game, Good Clown, Bad Clown, just to implement a different way instead of simply posting a Wwise event to use code to change it so it does something a bit different. So we'll start at the top here. This is the random noise generator class. All it will do realistically is it will play a random sound at different intervals to gain the user's attention, and it's more of a way so that they can hone in on a particular nose that they need to slap within the nose slapping level. That's how they score points, by using the VR hand to slap a clown's nose that's currently active, and the way that they can know which one is active is by using sound to pinpoint the location of the correct clown head. So some different things here. Using Wwise's own events, I've made containers for noises to be added because I have different noises that I want to use to hone in to the correct clown head. I didn't want it so that it would just be one monotonous tone each time the player was playing. I wanted to have some spontaneity to it, so it didn't sound the same all the time. And a series of variables which I'll explain later on. So in the start function, set is playing to false because it's not playing currently at the time. Stop current audio is also false, and the timer is set to 0. In update, what that will do is that will actually start the coroutine for random sound, which is outlined below. What this does is it will play a random sound at different intervals based on 5 seconds. As you can see here, it will yield a return at 5 seconds. And it will select a random Wwise event that has been placed into the container in the inspector, and then post that to a random clown head within the arena, of which there are about 20 to 25 different clown heads dotted around at different heights, movements, and that kind of thing. Some are spinning around, some are static, some are high, low, gigantic, small, that kind of thing. And when the player slaps the correct nose that is making the sound, it will generate a sound of its own, just to say that nose has been hit. It will then wait 5 seconds before it generates a new head, selects a new head to then process the audio. When the nose is slapped, in the nose off class, what it will actually do is this is where the stop current audio function, which is here, all it does is just stop the current audio and change it to true. So whichever audio is currently playing, it simply turns it off. And in the coroutine, it will start the process of finding a new head and then play the sound, the echolocation sound, I suppose, after 5 seconds. This is all based on using collision. There's a collider on each of the virtual reality hands, and each nose also has a collider. What it will do is it will, when the collision occurs, it will remove the colour from the nose so that it's no longer red, it will turn to black momentarily. Then when the excuse me, when the collision is no longer occurring, the nose will turn up back to normal, and it will then be re-entered into the pool of noses that can then generate sound. And that's essentially what I wanted to show in this video. Thank you for your time, and have a great day.